You know, everybody says, or not everybody, but I hear it a lot that salespeople are born salespeople. No, they're fucking not. No, they're not. You can learn to be a salesperson. You know, just you don't have to be outgoing to be a good salesperson. You just have to have people skills. And if you don't have those people skills, you can learn people skills as well. You just got to train yourself. I mean, anything's teachable. You can learn how to do anything. You know, it takes dedication and that will to do it.
100%. Wifey, anything on top of that
I know I'm a
proverbial
lot.
word Sunday?
Jeez.
I'm talkative today. I'm sorry.
It's because you haven't been in spaces lately. You've got a lot to say. So. Oh my god.
No, it's great stuff. It's great stuff.
Oh, but yeah, no. Like I said, you've got to get out of your comfort zone. I mean, just for myself, being in spaces on Twitter took me how long to actually start talking, and
5 months, 6 months,
it wasn't 6 months, honey.
a year.
Oh my god. Uh, but I mean, once I started talking, you couldn't shut me up. But then to hold and host my own space, I like shaking the whole time, sweating, fucking bullets. And now I'm doing random pop-up spaces with, Ashley and Jess and Yeti and all of those guys. Like, and I can't wait to do it. Like, but I had to get out of that comfort zone. I mean, I'm a shy person in real life, but lately it's helped me open up, and maybe I could be a good salesperson now.
I guess you got to want it more than you don't want it, I guess, is what it all comes down to.
Yeah. Bunch of thoughts. I mean, holy shit. There's so many great things. You've been selling yourself since the day you were born. Prez said that to me one time, and it has made me rethink everything I've ever thought about sales. And it's damn right. Like any interaction you have, you're selling yourself. Anything you do, you are selling yourself. You're selling somebody's perception of you for the rest of time. You get one opportunity to do that, to build that perception. And all of us are damn good at sales. Every single person has found a way to be good at selling themselves to get into some group or some door or whatever the case might be. So bullshit. You don't like sales. You're not good at sales. You just didn't know that you are actually selling yourself every single damn day and allowing yourself to be uncomfortable. I mentioned this the other day on a space. The most successful of us have found that being uncomfortable in the uncomfortable and just going into a situation, just saying yes, just saying, fuck it, why not? We'll figure it out later is where the most growth is where the most things happen, is where the most success is found. Most of the time, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing whatsoever. No idea whatsoever. But sometimes you just got to try. And if you try, like hosting a space, you start a new show. If you just do, you'll realize, oh my gosh, that was the easiest thing in the world. Like you talk about, sitting and putting on, like this is the real me. This is the same motherfucker hit that button on the fucking phone and spaces that you hear every single day in live and private. I'm nobody different. But I used to, what the fuck, get the fuck out of it. Like I used to do that same shit. I used to like, fuck, it was almost like putting on that mask, role playing that whole fucking, it works great for you, right? Like it was awesome. You got great response, but like, that's why I struggled so hard in corporate America and so much is just putting on that mask. Just like, don't worry about putting on that mask. Be you. Be the fucking truest version of you in every situation and watch magic happen. People try to fit into this fucking box of what they think somebody else thinks they should be. And really, that person doesn't think they should be that at all. It's just what they think that that person thinks that they think that they should think that they should be. Yeah, it didn't even make any sense. I didn't want to say it out loud. How stupid does that sound? And that all ties in to the final question of the day and the phrase, the word of the week, and that's perspective. It's seeing things from other people's perspectives, realizing that everybody has a backstory. Everybody sees this space alone in a different light. This show alone, the door show, people have a different perspective about it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It's not for me. That's their perspective. That's their perception, and perspective. I share this, and I'm going to keep sharing it. I think I said this yesterday. The book that I read that really just like sparked perspective in my life and really put me down this thought track was The Noticer by Andy Andrews. And one of the quotes in there is, sometimes all someone needs is just a little perspective. And just having that in your life, just seeing, okay, you know what? This really sucks right now, but it's part of the plan. It's part of something. Just being able to detach yourself from the daily adversity and realize that, hey, it'll be all right. We can see this. So many different angles you can take from perspective that you can just literally look at it. So for the word of the week, thoughts on perspective, and how do you apply it in your life?
So I like this. I like where you went with it, because the thoughts I was having has to do with perspective. For the previous thing we were talking about, but
I told you I know how to host a show, right? Segue right in.
So I want to take it to the perspective. So like all these people in these spaces, and just people in general, put other people on a high up mountain. They put them on this throne, and their perspective of this person is so high and great and almighty. Oh, you are the king of this and that and the other. But yet that person, like you said earlier, has no fucking idea what they're doing. Look at the new king. He has no fucking clue what he's doing. Okay? But he's the king. Everybody puts him on a high throne. But he has no fucking clue. He's got the same insecurities that you and I have. You know what I mean? We're insecure about getting in spaces or getting in front of people, just like other people, that aren't in sales yet. They have those same insecurities, because they're afraid to get in front of somebody and talk to somebody because of that perspective. They think that they're like better than them or higher than them, but they're not. We're all fucking human beings. We're all on the same level. We're all people. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody just because you think that because they're famous or because they're king or whatever. They have that same perspective. They've got those insecurities running through their head, the same as you, the same as me. They put their fucking legs in each pant leg, one leg at a time, just like you and I do. They don't just fucking jump into them. I don't know. I think that's the biggest thing with sales and selling yourself and just people in general. I think that people put others on that throne too quickly. They and then they get afraid to figure out that person is thinking the same thoughts as you. They may be famous because of their last name or whatever, but they have that same thought process going through their minds just as you do. Right? Or did I go crazy and off topic?
No, that was amazing. It's amazing. I got some thoughts, but go ahead, wife.
No, I mean, I agree with everything he said. And I was sitting here, there's a quote about perception that oh my God, I think it was last week or the week before. Somebody said to me, I can't even think of it, but I was sitting here this whole time trying to remember it. And I can't remember it, but I don't know. Everything that he said. Now I'm going to have to look for that quote now and send it to you. Guys,